I'm Samantha Drugel.
And I'm Chancey Boyce. Welcome to the 11th fully live broadcast of Lotus Leaf Live, here remotely from our own homes, where we'll be discussing the news every Friday.
This week, we will be delivering several important school announcements, and we'll be interviewing MHS Principal Steve Polizzi live on this broadcast.
Today is Friday, November 20th, 2020, and this is Lotus Leaf Live. Thanksgiving Day is less than a week away by the time you're watching this, but Thanksgiving break is going to be looking a little bit different this year. Monday and Tuesday are usual classes, and Wednesday is a half day. First hour will be from 9 to 9:30, second hour from 9:30 to 10, and third hour from 10 to 10:30. Teachers will choose whether or not to have live classes over Zoom, and no work will be assigned for asynchronous classes.
There will be no classes on Thursday and Friday, but we will come back to a new schedule starting on Monday. On Mondays and Wednesdays, first through third hour will still be in the morning, but now on Tuesdays and Thursdays, hours 4, 5, and 6 will also be in the morning. Live lessons will be every day from 9 to 9:50, 10 to 10:50, and 11 from 11:50, with a 10-minute break in between each class.
Asynchronous time will begin each day at 1 p.m. after an hour break for lunch. Students are expected to work on classwork assigned during the live lesson and any supplemental work a teacher might have put on classroom that day. Students are also encouraged to visit teachers for help or makeup work during the afternoons. The school day will still end at 2:15 p.m.
Two hometown treasures, Dina's Family Restaurant and the Book Nook, recently announced their closure. On a Facebook post, the Book Nook owner says that they were faced with challenges from the internet, the city, and a fire 3 years ago that ultimately put them in a lot of debt. Dina, the owner of Dina's, says the diner has been bought by Loom Cannabis Company, which will be turned into a marijuana dispensary. Dina also says there's a new competitive restaurant market throughout Monroe, creating problems for her business.
Governor Whitmer announced new restrictions which began on November 18th. These restrictions have temporarily closed high schools, fitness groups, in-person dining, universities, theaters, organized sports, and some workplaces. The restrictions are expected to be lifted December 8th.
In the past 2 weeks, two COVID-19 vaccines from two different companies, Moderna and Pfizer, have been proven nearly 95% effective after months of trials. Both companies took thousands of volunteers and tracked their health if tested positive for COVID-19.
Crew 1, SpaceX's first mission to the International Space Station, launched Sunday and reached orbit late Monday night. NASA astronauts Victor Glover, Mike Hopkin, and Shannon Walker and Soichi Noguchi arrived on the International Space Station, where they will stay for 6 months studying the orbiting lab.
Fall sports had quite an unusual but successful season this year. Our very own Megan Kane will be bringing us fall sports wrap-up. Here's Megan.
Hi, it's Megan Kane, here to give you a recap of the 2020 fall sports season. Monroe's football team went 4-3 on the season after a first-round playoff loss to Dearborn. Monroe is currently ranked 150 in the state according to MaxPrep. The soccer team went 10-7-1 and 5-5-1 in the conference. According to MaxPrep, they are ranked 71 in the state. The volleyball team went 12-11 and 4-4 in conference play. They are ranked 150th in the state. The swimming team went 1-7 on the season. They lost their last game to SMCC 76-74. Girls and boys cross country teams both had very successful seasons. The boys placed 4th at regionals and the girls placed 5th. Sophomore Luke Butler placed 104th at states with a time of 16:40. Freshman Victoria Blaniars placed 69th at states with a time of 19:44. The girls golf team finished with a 6-7 record on the season. Juniors Mackenzie Milkey and Aaron Mercer were both selected for the 2020 All-SEC Red League team. The boys tennis team finished with a 2-6 record this season. That's all for the 2020 fall season. Congratulations to all the athletes.
Thanks, Megan. Now we'd like to invite our principal, Mr. Polizzi, who joins us live remotely to talk with us about a few points of interest. Good to see you, Mr. Polizzi. How are you doing this morning?
Chancey, What's happening, buddy? How are you?
I'm having a good morning. I haven't had breakfast yet, but I got my coffee right here, and I'm on Lotus Leaf Live with you, so we're doing great.
Chancey,
So,
I feel like I'm on CNN right now. You guys are doing a really nice job.
well, thank you. That means a lot to us. So,
Yeah.
let's just jump into the questions real quick. I'd like to begin by talking about how your job as principal has been so far with COVID-19 and remote schooling. I can imagine it'd be a little bit hectic.
Yeah. This year has been very challenging. You know, no one expected your first year as a principal or any school year to start out like this. But you know, I know that everyone is doing the best that they can to help each other through this time. And we'll just do a great job every day to support teachers and to support students. So, yeah, it's been challenging, but you know, we'll get through it. I know we will.
That's great to hear. So recently our class schedule changed, and we were talking about this change during the broadcast. So I was wondering if you could speak to the decision to change the class schedule and why that decision was made.
Yeah. So we did choose to change on November 30th, right after Thanksgiving break, to make some adjustments to our schedule. You know, and any change that we make, especially during these times, we want to make sure that it's not just a change made off of a whim. We want to make sure that we're using data that we're gathering from our students and our teachers about what we can do to put our students in the best position to be successful. So we decided, or first of all, we looked at our attendance and grade data. And it looks like on Mondays and Wednesdays, those morning Zooms are very well attended, and our students' grades are reflecting that in a positive way. So we decided that we wanted to move our Tuesdays and Thursdays Zooms to the morning as well, so that students can get up in the morning, create a daily routine. It's so important that our students are getting up and getting ready for a school day. Now, I know it's not like a regular school day where they're getting on the bus or driving to school and coming to to our building, but we want them to develop these daily routines where they're getting up in the morning, creating a to-do list of the things that they need to accomplish, and getting ready to engage with their classes. And we felt that with this change, it will put our students in a better position to be productive all day long and to be successful. So that's why we chose to do that change.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in hearing that. I think a lot of people are also wondering what the rest of the year might look like, events like Winterfest. I think the senior class in particular might be wondering if we have any plans for graduation, prom, etc. Could you speak to that?
Yeah, one of the things that is really hard for me to deal with as a principal is some of these opportunities that our students are missing out on to make those memories that last a lifetime. Like that, it's really hard. I know our administrative team and our staff, it's hard to deal with because those are important parts of your high school time. But the thing that we have to consider is we're in the middle of a pandemic, and we have to consider the safety of everyone as we make these really, really tough decisions. I know our Board of Education and Dr. Everly are looking at the data every day. And we're also reviewing our return to learn plan every month. So, you know, as we do the things that we need to do to keep each other safe, like wearing a mask and socially distancing and following the orders that our governor and the health department have provided for us to keep our community safe. I really, truly believe if we can do that and pull together as a community, then these things that our students enjoy, like a Winterfest, like a graduation, like a prom, like all of those things that we traditionally love to do. We want those. We want those for our students. But we're dealing with a huge issue right now, and we need to take care of that, take care of each other, and then hopefully those things will come through. I'm praying every day that happens. But we got to take it one day at a time, one moment at a time. And right now, we just want to make sure that our students are being successful in their classes, and most importantly, that our students' social, emotional, and mental health are good as well.
That's great to hear. Before we leave, I was wondering if there are any major projects or plans that the school has for the future at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some really, really cool things that are going to be coming to our district and our school within the next 5 years. Our community supported a bond issue in the spring, and we really appreciate that. There are some major things that need to happen for our school to update. So those things are in the planning stages right now. And when students get to come to the school next year, they're going to see some differences within our building. So they're going to be doing work over the summer to do some modifications to our building. So next year, those will take an effect. So
yeah, I'll be very excited to see those. Absolutely. So thank you for coming on and answering all of our questions this morning. Have a great day, Mr. Polizzi.
Hey, Chancey, before we get off, there's just a few things I want to say. I don't get a chance to, one of the things that I miss every day is that interaction with students and having my door open here. Like these halls right now, they're bare. There's a few staff members and our secretary. So any moment that I get a chance to talk to students, I would love that opportunity. So I just wanted to say a few things. I know students that this is not an easy time. I understand that. But every day, all you need to do is work to get better than the day before. And I know some of you may have dug yourself in a little bit of a hole, but that doesn't mean it's over. That doesn't mean give up. It means continue to push and do your best. And if you can't find it within yourself to do that, you need to reach out to somebody that will help you, because I know we've got the best staff in the state, the best staff in the country that wants to help you. We've got teachers that want to help you. We've got social workers, we have counselors, we got administrators that are willing to do whatever it takes to help you. So if you can't find it within yourself to get up and get motivated and do what you need to do, you've got someone here that will. So please reach out. We're here for you. Just because you've missed a few assignments or just because you don't have the grade that you want doesn't mean it's over. So please log on to your Zooms, engage, show your face on the screen. We'd love to see your face and not your name. So please, and if you don't want the background on your screen, put up a picture behind it. But we really want to see your face. We really want you to engage with our classes. The teachers are working extremely hard on their lessons because they want you to learn, and they want you to learn the things to make you a better person every day. So I just wanted to leave with you with that it's so important that our students are successful, and we understand the stress that everyone's within. We even have students and families that are sick, and we're praying for them. But we just want you to know that we're here for you, and we want you to succeed. And one day we will be back in this building together.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Polizzi. I think that means a lot to all of our students and our staff. Really, absolutely. So thank you. Have a great day.
Love all you guys.
Yeah, thank you. So that's all we have for today. Remember, you're not alone. Try to remain positive and stay informed. Join us not next week, but the week after, when we go remote again to bring you some announcements and packages.
We will continue to keep our social media and website updated during these fast-changing times. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media at Lotus Leaf Live. You can read the full stories and more on our website, lotusleaflive.com. I'm Samantha Drugel.
And I'm Chancey Boyce. We hope everyone is staying safe, and we will see you next time. Have a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
Thanks for watching.